Birthday Howard, birthday Hoshai, birthday Howard, birthday Hoshai, Cow Play, How Boxing, Hoshai, Boxing, How Kakadach. Double honor to the elder apostle, a great minister, Wu Will, material taking the action, and preaching the truth across the four corners of the earth, to the fear and power of How Boxing, Hoshai, that the hope will elect, and salutations to the Israelite foreigners that scattered among all the nations of the four corners of the earth that believe in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem, Hoshai. Shalom to the sister and family that tune into the doctrine that preach around the whole earth. Peace and mercy unto you, and who the world inwardly called God, his name is Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai. The Hebrew Israelite, which consists of you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, and line descendants go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel. It's an article on usnews.com, and pretty much it's the bubonic plague or the Black Death appear out here in California. Let me get into the article about it. And we already had the bubonic plague popping up in downtown LA, which I did a video on that, I believe last year and earlier this year. Okay, so California resident diagnosed with plague. And the scriptures speak about how he gonna bring plague upon this earth, upon this place. Okay. It said a resident of South Lake Tahoe, California, had tested positive for plague, a state first case of the highly infectious disease known as the Black Death during the Middle Ages. In 5 years, health officials said on Tuesday, El Dorado County health officials said in a statement that they suspected the person was bitten by a plague-infected flea while either walking their dog in the Tahoe Key area or along the Truckee River corridor in East Central California. Their investigation was still in progress. All right, their signs have been posted around South Lake Tahoe to warn of the presence of the plague and how to prevent exposure, they said. Okay, let's see, pull up in the map. See the idea where Tahoe is. So there it is. Pretty much close to the border of Nevada, right before you get into Las Vegas. Okay, going Las Vegas a little bit lower. Las Vegas down here, up here close to the Reno. Okay, so it gives you an idea where that's that. All right. It's their plague, which have 3 variants, including bubonic. It's a highly infectious and often fatal disease caused by bacteria that is spread mostly by rodents. It can now be treated, especially with antibiotics, if detected early, El Dorado health officials said. If their plague is naturally present in many parts of California, including higher elevation areas of El Dorado County, it's important that individuals take precautions for themselves and their pet when outdoors, especially while walking, hiking, and or camping in an area where wild rodents are present. Human cases of plague are extremely rare but can be very serious, and that can change in the near future, alright? Being that Yahweh shall try that he's going to visit this earth with plague, okay? I remember how scripture goes. Yeah. The Jeremiah 28:8, the prophet that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdom of war and of evil and pestilences. Alright? So along with prophesying against different kingdoms, and today's kingdom is what? Babylon the Great. It's the Esau Edom kingdom, the beast system. Alright? And the war, prophesying of World War III to come and of evil. Alright? Bad time is coming. And pestilence is a topic. Alright? The bubonic plague, or the plague of the Black Death is back on the scene. Okay? And that's pretty much how much I was trying visiting this place with those things. Alright? It's Ezekiel 7:15, the sword is without, and the pestilences and the famines are within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the cities, famine and pestilence shall devour him. Alright? These things how you people gonna die. Okay. So another one. Got that. This is a Match 24, and these things gonna happen before your house tries to return back on the earth. All right. It said, Match 24, instead ye shall hear the reward and rumors of the reward, thee that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, there's a lack of food, and pestilences, right? This is one of the things that the main topic we're talking about, right? With the plague down up in South Lake Tahoe, and other places as well too. And earthquake in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, and these are just the beginning of sorrows. All right, the pestilences, the famine, all these coming into play. It's just the beginning of sorrow. All right. Got one more. It's taking Andrew 15 and 18. In the beginning of sorrow and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of war, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evil. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, right, which we're talking about right now. Tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. One of the scourges is what? It's the plague. And that's the weapon or instrument that the Most High Yahweh Shai and His Son is using to correct you. But you people are not being mindful of those things. And that's why you're going to die in your wickedness. Alright? So that's pretty much it. Covering this article about the plague that appeared in California, all right, with the bubonic plague, or in this case, talk about the Black Death, all right. It's known as the Black Death during the Middle Ages. In 5 years, health officials dead. All right, so it's the first case in California in 5 years. All right, and it's the same type of plague that was out in the Middle Ages when Jake was ruling for 1,000 years. All right, so that's pretty much the answer to that, man. So Most High Yahweh Shai is visiting this place and judging you people. All right, so with that, shalom.